Last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Celtics have it. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Caldwell Pope. Count the basket at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. From the outside, no good. To Caldwell Pope. It goes down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. He'll run the offense. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
LeBron James. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Has a look. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Caldwell Pope. Al Horford knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Beasley. To Josh Hart. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hart. To James. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
James to Beasley. Fires the three. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a four-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Michael Beasley with a chance at a four-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Got it from the line.
Shot, bro. Oh, I see you been working out,
Celtics have it. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Kyrie. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Hart to James. Goes to the right side. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's James controlling the offense. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Yep, I got him. Here we go.
Oh, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys hold a commanding lead. The drive, right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lakers have it. Runner's good there.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Los Angeles, they have it. Gets to the basket and scores.
Good money.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
I'm on D. Here we go. My ball, my ball.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Working on your game.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
I got ball, I got ball. I got some for him.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Flushes it home.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Bench points.
The Boston Celtics had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Ball has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to air.